Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today, we're unlocking the doors to a world where tiny pieces of metal can flip your entire life upside down. In this video, we're exploring 6 of the most valuable and ultra-rare United States coins. Coins so extraordinary that even in dirty, worn, or forgotten condition, they can be worth unbelievable amounts of money. These aren't just coins. They are hidden jackpots, life-changing treasures, and millionaire-making discoveries quietly waiting in old piggy banks, coin jars, and pocket change. So if you've ever wondered whether a simple dime, nickel, or dollar could secretly be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. Get ready, because today we're diving deep into the rarest of the rare, coins with unimaginable value that could turn an ordinary moment into the discovery of a lifetime. Let's begin the journey into America's most expensive hidden treasures. The 1995 P ultra-rare 1 dime has become one of the most electrifying topics in the world of coin collecting. And today, we're diving deep into exactly why this small, ordinary-looking piece of metal has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters all over the world. At first glance, it may look like just another dirty coin pulled from a pocket or an old jar, but behind that rough surface could be a fortune waiting to be unlocked. In fact, it's coins like these that remind us that unimaginable wealth can sometimes hide in the most unexpected places, just waiting for the right person to discover their true value. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for these ultra-rare finds, and the 1995 P dime stands at the center of this excitement. What makes it so thrilling is the possibility that the everyday coin you casually toss aside could be worth thousands, or in some cases, even more, when combined with the right rarity, era, or condition. Even a dirty, worn example can hold secrets beneath its surface, and that's why so many people obsess over searching through old piggy banks and dusty coin stacks. Because one discovery, one rare dime, can truly change everything in an instant. And that's the magic of numismatics, the idea that simple coins, originally made just for spending, can turn into life-changing treasures. The 1995 P dime has been the source of countless stories, people finding one in their pocket change, inside a forgotten drawer, or tucked away inside a relative's old coin pouch, only to later realize it held far more value than they ever imagined. These moments of discovery are what make coin collecting thrilling, transforming an ordinary day into a moment of pure astonishment. The rarity of a coin is what fuels its power in the marketplace, and for the 1995 P dime, rarity is everything. While millions were produced, only certain examples, especially those struck with unusual die errors, rare minting flaws, or exceptionally sharp details, carry extraordinary worth. A tiny misalignment, a missing element, a deep strike, or an unintentional mint mistake can send collectors scrambling, ready to pay huge premiums for the chance to own something that almost never appears. When it comes to value, the world of rare coins operates on passion, obsession, and competition. When collectors go head-to-head for an ultra-rare coin like the 1995 P, prices can skyrocket in a way that shocks even experienced buyers. These bidding wars are what push select coins into the realm of thousands, tens of thousands, and beyond. It's not just the metal they're paying for, it's the rarity, the uniqueness, the history, and the bragging rights of owning something nearly no one else has. But perhaps the most exciting part is this: valuable coins don't always look perfect. They don't always shine. They don't always sparkle like museum pieces. Some of the rarest and most expensive coins ever discovered were found in rough, dirty, forgotten condition. That means that even a grimy 1995 P dime pulled from the bottom of an old jar could potentially be hiding a rare error or feature that collectors dream of. Dirt doesn't lower a coin's historical significance. Sometimes, it adds to its story. As we explore this extraordinary coin, we uncover a world where everyday people become accidental treasure hunters. The idea that you might be holding a fortune without even knowing it makes the 1995 P dime one of the most intriguing pieces in U.S. coinage. It's a reminder to look closely, to pay attention, and to never underestimate the value of something so small. Even a simple dime can carry the weight of history, rarity, and incredible financial potential. For collectors, the appeal isn't just about money. It's about the chase, the mystery, the thrill of peeling back layers of history to discover the truth about a coin. The 1995 P dime has achieved legendary status precisely because it sits at the boundary of ordinary and extraordinary, a perfect example of how numismatics transforms small objects into monumental treasures. And make no mistake, in today's market, rare U.S. coins are commanding higher prices than ever before. As more collectors enter the hobby, competition grows fiercer and demand continues to climb. Coins like the rare 1995 P dime become even more desirable. The market thrives on stories, rarity, and potential wealth, and this dime embodies all three. It's a silent reminder that fortune favors the curious, the observant, and the determined. So as you watch this video, imagine the possibilities. Picture yourself reaching into your old coin stash, digging through that forgotten piggy bank, or examining a handful of change from the corner of a drawer, and suddenly coming across a coin worth far more than you could have imagined. The 1995 P Ultra Rare 1 dime isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of discovery, opportunity, and the life-changing power hidden within everyday objects. And who knows? Your next great fortune might be sitting in the palm of your hand right now. Next up in the world of American numismatics, few discoveries spark as much excitement as a coin that appears ordinary at first glance, but hides a story of rarity, mystery, and enormous potential value. Today, we're diving deep into one such piece, the 1978 United States 1 dime, a coin that collectors continue to examine with intense curiosity. Even if found in a dirty, forgotten, or well-circulated condition, certain rare characteristics can transform this small, silver-colored coin into a treasure capable of shocking even seasoned collectors. This is not just pocket change. Under the right conditions, it becomes a window into a world where a single coin can reshape your financial future. The 1978 dime stands out because of how deceptively common it appears. Most people have handled thousands of dimes in their lifetime without ever giving them a second thought. But hidden among those everyday coins are the ultra-rare varieties that collectors hunt for. Coins struck with unusual dies, coins with dramatic minting errors, or coins made under exceptional circumstances that were never meant to fall into public hands. When one of these surfaces unexpectedly, the numismatic world erupts, because these rare pieces can skyrocket far beyond their face value. Imagine holding a dime that looks dull, dirty, or even damaged, yet beneath that layer of grime lies a potential fortune. Coins like this often hide in places you'd never expect, at the bottom of a piggy bank, inside an old drawer, tucked in a forgotten jar, or mixed randomly with everyday change. People toss them aside, unaware that ultra-rare coins sometimes prefer to stay hidden for decades. And when they finally emerge, collectors don't just take notice, they chase them with fierce competition, driving their value higher and higher. Rare coins from the United States have proven time and time again that they can command astonishing prices. When a coin is confirmed to be an ultra-rarity, especially one with outstanding errors, unique die varieties, or extraordinary strikes, auction floors transform into battlegrounds. Enthusiasts and investors alike bid aggressively, pushing prices to unbelievable levels. While not every 1978 dime reaches astronomical value, certain rare types have sold for massive premiums, shocking the public and reminding us that treasure truly can hide in plain sight. What makes these kinds of coins so fascinating is the unpredictability of their discovery. A coin, minted nearly half a century ago, continues to surprise collectors as new varieties are uncovered. Sometimes a single unexpected feature, such as a double strike, an off-center imprint, or a proof-only die used accidentally for circulation, can multiply a coin's value thousands of times over. Every minting anomaly turns an everyday dime into a unique historical artifact, a one-of-a-kind survivor that collectors will pay dearly to own. Even more captivating is the historical significance embodied in these coins. The San Francisco Mint, known for producing some of the finest proof coins in American history, occasionally saw rare and unintentional variations slip through the tightest quality controls. A rare 1978 S-dime is not simply a monetary object. It's a piece of minting history, a story preserved in metal, and a reflection of the craftsmanship and challenges of the era. The combination of beauty, mistake, and mystery is what elevates such coins into the realm of high-value collectibles. Collectors are drawn to these rare finds not only for their potential monetary value, but also for the adrenaline rush they bring. The idea that a coin worth 10 cents could secretly be worth thousands, or even more under the right circumstances, electrifies the imagination. It turns ordinary people into treasure hunters. Suddenly, every coin you touch has potential. Every old jar of change in the corner becomes a silent opportunity. Every forgotten piggy bank becomes a vault holding unknown riches. This is what makes the hunt so addictive. Every rare coin discovery story begins the same way, with someone simply checking their coins out of curiosity. They notice something unusual, seek answers, and suddenly they're standing at the edge of a discovery that numismatists dream about. You, too, could be one lucky moment away from uncovering a rare dime with extraordinary value, because these treasures do not announce themselves. They wait quietly for someone sharp enough to spot their secrets. So take a moment to imagine this. You're holding a humble 1978 S-dime in your hand. It's dirty, worn, nothing special, or so it seems. But what if, beneath its dull surface, it carries a minting error unseen for decades? What if it's a variety that experts have been hunting for? What if the tiny coin you nearly overlooked is actually a high-value rarity that could change your financial life in an instant? It has happened before, and it can happen again. That possibility is what keeps collectors searching. So as we begin today's deep dive into the world of ultra-rare and extremely valuable U.S. coins, get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about pocket change. Because in the realm of rare coins, the smallest discovery can unlock the biggest surprises. Buckle up. Today's journey might just inspire you to check your own coins more carefully than ever before. And who knows? The next life-changing treasure might be resting quietly in your hands right now. Next up the mysterious 1982 D1 dime has become a symbol of unexpected fortune, a tiny piece of American history that collectors whisper about with equal parts excitement and disbelief. Though it may appear ordinary, especially when covered in dirt or tarnish, this coin hides a magnetic aura that draws the attention of treasure hunters around the world. It's the kind of coin that proves value isn't always about appearance. Sometimes the rarest and most extraordinary pieces look like nothing more than forgotten change. And yet, within the numismatic community, the 1982 D dime has earned a reputation as one of the most intriguing modern rarities you could ever stumble upon. What makes this coin so fascinating is not just its age or its mint mark, but the incredible scarcity of certain high-value varieties collectors are always searching for. Regular circulation examples are common, but error strikes, ultra-rare misprints, and special mint anomalies from this year have caused certain pieces to explode in value. When paired with the Denver Mint's production quirks and the passage of time, a dirty old coin might hold a secret worth far more than its face value. It's no exaggeration when experts say that some of the most unassuming dimes ever discovered were pulled from junk drawers, dusty boxes, and piggy banks untouched for decades. The excitement around coins like the 1982 D dime grows every year, especially as collectors uncover surprising sales that defy expectations. Because when an ultra-rare dime hits the market, especially one tied to a specific error or unique strike, it becomes a lightning bolt in the world of numismatics. Suddenly, a coin originally worth 10 cents begins attracting bids that climb into unimaginable ranges, captivating collectors who are always hungry for the next treasure that could reshape their collection. The frenzy is real, and the stakes are higher than ever. What makes the story even more captivating is the idea that these coins often go unnoticed for years. Imagine holding a dime that's been sitting in your house for decades, only to discover it could be worth thousands, or even be among the rare varieties that spark bidding wars. The possibility alone is enough to make anyone take a second look at their spare change. And that's exactly why the 1982 dime continues to make headlines among collectors. The thought that life-changing value might be hiding in plain sight. Collectors often describe the experience of discovering a rare coin as electrifying. It's not just about money, it's about uncovering a piece of history that survived against the odds. The 1982 dime carries its own historical weight, minted during a time of evolving coin production methods and rising demand for circulating currency. With millions of coins struck that year, the fact that specific rare varieties exist makes the hunt even more thrilling. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, except the needle could be worth a small fortune. The numismatic world thrives on rarity, mystery, and excitement, and this coin delivers all three in unforgettable fashion. A heavily worn or dirty appearance can hide valuable details such as misaligned dies, missing elements, doubled features, or composition irregularities. These tiny imperfections can launch the value of a coin to unbelievable heights, transforming a dime into a crown jewel among collectors. The thrill lies in knowing that the next extraordinary discovery could be made by anyone, anywhere, at any moment. For many collectors, the 1982 dime represents more than just monetary value. It symbolizes opportunity. It's a reminder that sometimes life's greatest fortunes emerge when least expected. Whether found in an old purse, a forgotten jar of coins, or tucked inside a drawer where it's been ignored for decades, rare coins have a way of turning ordinary people into overnight experts, or even overnight millionaires. And that's exactly the energy fueling the excitement behind searches for these elusive pieces. And let's not forget the emotional rush that accompanies uncovering a rare coin. The instant your fingers brush across the worn surface, your heart begins to race, and you wonder if you're holding something extraordinary. The 1982 dime, especially in its ultra-rare forms, ignites that spark in collectors around the world. It has become one of those coins that encourages people to look closer, dig deeper, and never underestimate the treasures people walked past for years without noticing. As the market grows more competitive, the value of ultra-rare coins continues to skyrocket, making discoveries even more impactful. The 1982 dime sits at the crossroads of rarity, mystery, and demand, three ingredients that create explosive worth in today's collecting world. Every year, more collectors join the hunt, pushing values even higher as demand outpaces supply. What was once dismissed as everyday change is now recognized as a potential key to wealth. So, as we dive into the world of the most valuable United States coins, remember that even a dime covered in dirt might hold unimaginable worth. This video isn't just about coins. It's about the explosive possibilities hidden in small, overlooked places. From piggy banks to pocket change, the next great discovery could be resting right where you least expect it. Stick around because today, we explore how a simple 10-cent piece could become the most life-changing treasure you'll ever find. Next up the journey into the world of rare United States coins begins with a piece so mysterious, so steeped in collector whispers, that it turns the humble one-dime coin into a symbol of unimaginable fortune. Today, we spotlight the elusive 1995 dime, a coin that, at first glance, looks like any other worn, dirty piece tossed aside in a piggy bank or left forgotten in a drawer. But in the realm of numismatics, appearances deceive, and even the grimiest, most overlooked coin can carry a story that collectors chase with feverish excitement. This is the kind of coin that sparks curiosity and fuels legends, the kind of coin that makes ordinary people wonder if a life-changing treasure has been hiding right under their noses. What makes the 1995 dime so alluring is not just its age or its metal, but the aura of rarity and possibility that surrounds it. Every now and then, A coin from this year and minting marks surfaces with unusual traits, errors, misstrikes, or anomalies that transform it from spare change into a prized possession. In a world where collectors scramble for pieces with the slightest deviation, even a tiny minting flaw can turn a regular dime into a coveted rarity. This is where the magic lies, in the chance that the coin you once spent without a second thought might be one of the few that never should have left the mint. As collectors dig deeper into the history of the 1995 D-dime, they discover that its value isn't just determined by its design, but by the enthralling scarcity of high-grade or unique specimens. A coin from this era may look battered, stained, or even unrecognizable beneath layers of dirt, yet beneath that rugged exterior could be a treasure far more valuable than its worn surfaces suggest. Dirt hides details, but it also hides opportunity. And sometimes, it's the dirtiest coins that turn out to be the most exceptional. The fascination around rare United States coins has always been tied to the idea that a simple object can contain extraordinary worth. People have found multi-thousand-dollar rarities inside old piggy banks, dusty envelopes, inherited jars, or even mixed into pocket change, received from a regular grocery store trip. And once in a while, a discovery shakes the collecting world and reminds everyone that the next major find may be seconds away. That's what makes today's story electrifying, the possibility that someone somewhere has a 1995 D-dime that breaks all expectations. Collectors and treasure hunters alike are captivated by the idea that certain coins can explode in value due to mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, missing details, transitional mistakes, or improperly prepared dies. These rare errors are the lifeblood of numismatic excitement, and they can send prices skyrocketing when verified. In the case of the 1995 D-dime, rumors and discoveries of such rare anomalies continue to feed the belief that ultra-rare specimens may still be lurking in circulation. Every unusual detail becomes a clue, and every faint design inconsistency becomes a thrilling mystery. The appeal of this dime extends beyond its monetary potential. It represents the thrill of the hunt. In the world of rare coins, fortune doesn't always favor experts. It favors the curious, the observant, and the lucky. You don't need a museum vault or $1 million collection to stumble upon a precious find. All you need is a keen eye, patience, and perhaps a bit of destiny. That's what makes coins like the 1995 D-dime so irresistible to collectors. The chance that the line between ordinary and extraordinary could be crossed at any moment. But what truly elevates the mystique of coins like this is their place in history. Every dime minted in 1995 carries the story of an era, a mechanical process, and the human hands that handled it. When you hold such a coin, you're holding a slice of American monetary heritage, one that might bear the scars of time but also the fingerprints of history. And in some cases, those scars, those tiny imperfections, are what push a coin into the realm of rarity and high value. Today's collectors know that damage, dirt, or discoloration doesn't always reduce the worth of a coin. Sometimes, it enhances the narrative. A coin that looks forgotten or mistreated might conceal a minting error so significant that even experts are stunned. Stories of forgotten coins turning into auction marvels continue to encourage people to examine every piece of loose change. And that's why the 1995 D-dime remains part of numismatic legend, because its true value depends not on how it looks today, but on the secrets it carries from the day it was created. As we explore the most valuable coins in the United States market, the 1995 D-dime becomes a symbol of hidden treasure. It reminds collectors that fortunes can appear in the smallest forms: a 10-cent piece, a copper-nickel disc, a tiny artifact that someone else dismissed without ever realizing its potential. The excitement comes from the unknown, the possibility that one of these rare pieces could transform a simple discovery into a moment of unbelievable luck. So before you rush past that dusty jar of coins, pause for a moment. Before you overlook that old pile of change in your drawer, take one more look. Because the world of coins has proven again and again that value can hide in the most unexpected places. And who knows? Your 1995 D dime, dirty, worn,